welcome back. This is episode 5 of Doki Doki Literature Club. And, yeah, so I just asked Monica if she thinks anything's kind of weird about Sayori because Sayori's acting a little down. See what she says. Oh, after I actually ask it. Have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori with an idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Wow, why is she doing that? Maybe there is something on her mind. But if I'm surprised, I'm not the one asking you, Tracy Torex. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about her problems that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, so you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Wait.
Obviously.
How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say this, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that I've always been. You're so funny, Tracy Torex. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Ooh.
Oh. I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from the desk and walks over across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm sitting here, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Hey, you.
Eh? I look up to see Natsuki's next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Natsuki glances down to her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right! Something just came up for a minute, but we can start now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you make me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then can you just tell me to leave you alone and I will? I mean... Assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Think about her.
Someone's
Somebody's
jealous.
Jealous, yep. Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happening to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. And if anything, she probably doesn't want to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, it's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah. I should have thought of that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to...
Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah. Ellipses. Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first?
Well, you can't really flip a coin for this one.
No, just pick one.
Choose Sayori, because she's down.
Yeah, Sayori.
Okay.
Ellipses! This is your best one so far.
Ellipses!
It's really, really nice, Tracy Torix.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Ellipses. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine.
That's suspicious.
Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Tracy Torix. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah?
I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Oh, my bad. That was my line.
Oh,
Makes more
whoops.
Guess you're the one that likes this one the most.
Why?
I was like, why the fuck did she say that? That doesn't make any sense.
You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Did we write this mostly with Sayori popping up a lot? Like our keywords, did they make her icon pop up a lot?
I wasn't paying attention.
Because it's a bad thing if they were.
Oh.
Yeah. Because we got this dialogue, which I got in my playthrough too.
Oh, okay. Well, so we're kind of screwed now.
Wait! Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have sometimes to put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting. You're the only thing exciting in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Tracy Torix. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me.
Uh-oh.
Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed us. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Tracy Torix. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Totally not faking this. I promise it won't happen again.
What the fuck was that shit?
Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today so I can cry into my pillow.
Yeah, something like that. Sayori!
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
To me, it's already kind of obvious what's going to happen.
Is it?
Yes.
What are your predictions?
She's going to commit suicide.
How?
By hanging herself.
Okay, let's see what happens.
That's so sad.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Yuri.
Yuri. Yeah.
Ellipses.
Well done, Tracy Torix. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing a writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated.
Jeez.
I need to remember to thank Monica.
You'd think she'd be the one, like, crying all the time or something.
Yeah. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great day for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun trying to get to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Tracy Torix?
Eh?
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Eh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Oh, wait, see if anything's happened with this. Nope, not yet.
Ellipses.
Yuri tries for a good moment.
Thanks.
That
That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
Wait, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up.
It's the freaking sound of a cuckoo bird when she said that.
Yeah, I know, that's my cuckoo clock. I have a cuckoo clock.
Oh!
Cuckoo.
Yeah.
That picked up really well. I was like, I don't remember
The cuckoo
that.
and the coconut.
Confused me. I was like, that's new.
Let's move on.
Oh yeah, and John, go ahead and start reading Monica too. Because I read a lot, and I'm not the best reader, so it's probably better to spread it out amongst other people.
Alright, so what voice should I apply to Monica?
Whatever you want.
Alright.
Believe
Are we
me,
supposed to be...
personality
Sorry.
you pick won't change shit. She's quite.
Alright, so whatever I want, that's good.
She's just a leader.
Well,
so,
she's cheery.
yeah, she's just like a leader. Yeah.
Alright,
Um,
cheerleader.
Are we supposed to be getting attached to these characters? Because they're all annoying as hell, to be honest.
Attached. Defined attached.
Well, attached. Like, you grow to like them and you start to feel sorry for them. Kind of attached.
Maybe Natsuki.
Mm.
I don't know. You are supposed to with Sayori because, like, it's kind of like a.
Sayori
thing
honestly annoys me. I don't really care about her.
It's supposed to be something expected of you, like, oh yeah, she's been your friend all this time. You probably want to be more close with her because of circumstance. I usually try to do Natsuki because pretty much after this first part, you don't have the option to do anything with her. Like, the second part's all Yuri, so.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hope I didn't expose too much of the story. about
No, you
saying
didn't.
That, but
Okay. Here.
Beach.
Beach. Oh, this is so hard to read. Hold on.
I can read it.
No, you're fine. A moved millions?
No,
Marvel.
a Marvel.
A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Under a clear blue sky. An opposite of bliss. An expensive... yeah, read it.
Okay. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma.
Enigma.
Hey, I said it already, yeah. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. Okay. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foaming tendrils. That's so fucking weird. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I... Well... It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again.
And the voice is a little too soothing. I'm like relaxing to that. I'm just like, and then I have to read and be all like perky and shit.
I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes.
I guess it's kind of like your voice is like kind of like an ASMR type thing where it's like really
I was thinking the ASMR
Sharp.
exactly.
yeah, very sharp S's. Which isn't a bad thing. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Very good thing.
Wait, did you just skip a text?
I don't think so.
You did.
Oh, go ahead and read it.
Oh, never mind. No, you didn't. I already read that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style.
So let's get this straight. They're very fond of each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I just went with her request. But... well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Monica.
You want Monica?
Yeah, Monica. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Tracy Torx!
But
Oh, that reminds me, John, I didn't tell you this. At first, Zach was voicing Yuri, and he gave her this Russian voice.
I can see
so
that.
your Monica, is that your American accent?
No. Have you ever thought about why you want to submit for perform at the festival?
What in the hell?
Oh, God.
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great.
You kind of
Is that
sound like Goofy.
Yeah.
That's what I was just asking. Wake me up inside.
Okay, wake up inside.
Oh, you guys like that? You guys like
Yeah.
that? Yeah. I actually synced it up with the music video. Right here. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Need to post that on YouTube so you guys can watch it.
Sweet.
It will also make me happy to see you.
You're way better at that than I am. I can't do Goofy for shit. I'm all about Mickey, though. I could do Mickey for days. Oh, you're not gonna do the Goofy lap? Oh, what the doors? That shit.
Word.
Yuck.
Yup. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem and holding in my hands.
It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo.
It's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in the club, don't you?
In the club.
In the club. Getting tipsy.
Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time for it to make friends with everyone.
But you and
Better than I expected.
Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them the chef time. You can talk to me every day and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
You. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright.
Man, I really wish the voice meter thing didn't fuck with your guys' voices, because the ending song to this game, man, you have to hear it. You actually have to hear it. So, I guess you guys just have to skip to the end of the gameplay or something so you can hear it. It's something special, it really is.
Anyway.
They actually give Monica a voice, too. Like, she's singing to it and everything. It's pretty awesome.
What me up inside?
Not like that. But...
Yeah, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and read that shit.
I bet Tracy Torix is like, why is she sounding like this all of a sudden? What's happening?
I know, she was all happy, and now she's just goofy for some reason.
The lady here knows everything. I know.
Wait, that sounds like Natsuki.
That is
No,
Natsuki's voice.
This is something different. Oh, yeah. I know tales of a who owns this earth, the who knows everything, a beautiful who has found an easy answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever saw. And here I am.
I don't think you can say the N-word.
Wow.
And you know.
Alright. Well, that lets me know who I'm dealing with.
Also drift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search little hope, knowing they just don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legends all that remain. The last dim star gleaming in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather and dry, quill expressionless. But a hand catch between my... Wait. This is hard to do. I'm gonna... But yeah, I'm gonna...
You just read it.
The hand catches between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful... I looked at her eyes and found no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows that I'm thinking. But I can speak. She responds in a tone of voice. Yup. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning. There's no purpose. I must seek only the impossible. I'm not your religion. Your religion don't exist. And with a breath, she blows me. Back afloat. I pick up a gust of wind.
Yeah, you made it really hard. You're probably gonna make it that to YouTube now.
I'm probably gonna make what to YouTube?
You're probably gonna make it really hard for him to upload that to YouTube because of how often you said the N-word.
Well, I wouldn't say hard. It's just like I'm not making any money off of this shit.
Yeah, it's just I'm afraid he's gonna get a lot of hate for it, like PewDiePie did.
Well, I didn't say it. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Hate the guy from Ireland. I didn't do it.
You're right. You know.
They have a different outlook on that, I guess.
I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give me a lot of meaning. Not to get too philosophical around things, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
Oh, I have a title for this episode. Blame the Irish guy. That's the title of the episode. He did it. He said the N-word. I didn't do it. Putting that in my notes. There we go. I'll remember that for later. I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, It's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I've noticed. Seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Yup. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything were okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yup. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad.
We've already gotten the dialogue over talking about saving your game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just weird.
that was very weird. Did you save it whenever she said that?
I think so.
They want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on.
Yeah, people just after that presume she's like a robot. They're like, no, that's a fucking weird thing to say.
It's much more encouraging that way, and will make you want to continue improving.
Oh, John, do a robot voice.
Does he have a robot voice?
I don't know. I don't think he knows what it is.
It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
Yeah, that works.
Wait, okay, John. To make a good Tyler, do your robot voice. Show him.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
You have to inhale and talk at the same time.
Okay.
I mean, his wasn't bad. His was the more classic version.
Yeah.
Alright. Who should I show my poem to next? The wall. Gonna show the
Gee,
wall.
I wonder who.
Yeah, how about the closet? Show the closet.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. Blow me.
Blow me.
But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Does everybody keep saying that? Gosh. Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength.
Hey, I said that to Monica. Or did I say it to Sayori? I guess I did say that to Sayori, huh?
But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how about someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
Fluffy? According to Gabriel Iglesias, she just called her fat.
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh. That was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way. If it wasn't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it.
She just wants the D for herself. We all know the
Oh,
truth now.
yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beach.
Yeah. It's more accurate. I'll be your bitch. We can walk with each other, bitch. And...
Your mind is so full of troublesome fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. To protect the walls in your mind will melt away
to
before
protect the
sunny
world from
glow.
devastation.
Tonight I'll
You going all
evil's
Pokemon
mine.
on us?
I'll be the. Oh wait, did I read that? No.
I think you scrolled down a bit too much, Tyler.
Me?
There's a line. There you go.
I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you're daydreaming about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Watch your insecurities in a salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be your beach that washes your worries away. I'll be your beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you will learn to love yourself again.
She's a very orthodox way of rhyming, but like a really unorthodox way of writing literally everything else.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for one. Besides, the beach is awesome!
Uh-huh. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad of mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about a simple topic, and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care.
Really?
I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Hey man, just keep in mind, Amy likes spiders.
I was telling him about that earlier. Remember that? Like spiders.
Okay, you three.
Oh jeez.
We're all done sharing poems, right? Yeah. Why don't we start figuring out?
I don't know if I should be offended that a country accent became goofy, or the fact that it didn't start out as the first time. 'Cause,
Well, you live in California, so you shouldn't be offended.
well, yeah, I guess. You should be offended, though. In a southern state.
Well, I don't have a country accent. Do I?
no,
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have any accent.
pretty just average American like mine.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Ooh.
Oh.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Yeah, she killed herself.
Well,
Ah,
quit jumping the shark there like I had to tell. Chill. Just chill for a little bit.
It's predictable.
it seems you're right.
Sa.
Still pretty crazy to see it though.
Sayori also helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she?
What? Too much bass.
It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around.
That reminds me of Whimsy by John Nolan.
Sounds like he's reading the intro to Nightmare Before Christmas.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway?
To the closet.
She's just in the
I hope
closet.
she
Hey
just-
guys!
I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
She obviously was taking a large shit. Let's be real.
Come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well?
I
So
know.
much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Guess that is kind of fucked up, isn't it? No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of avoiding me all day, so I didn't want to force it.
Ooh.
Why call me a hoe? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guy. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations.
Not gonna-
That's kind of weird how
Not
she
gonna
dodged
answer
the
that.
question.
Yeah, that's totally not answering that,
I'm dodging the question.
huh? Bitch.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them. And different flavors.
Blah, blah, blah.
Can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki?
Well, now he's Dracula. Voiced.
Challenge accepted!
And as for myself,
Yeah,
I'm
we
going
know.
to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets.
You only said that like 4 fucking times.
Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yori,
Dut.
Yuri, you can.
Question mark.
Guy, can you help me? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I
I'm useless. Yes.
I'm
Oh.
useless.
Sorry, I forgot she says that. I didn't mean to steal your line.
No. That's not it at all.
Oh.
You're the most talented person here, you know.
Dot.
Now Natsuki's pouting too. Question mark.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori something enough credit. But I can tell things get even harder on you when she's not around.
Ah,
Who said that?
that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person.
Yeah, it is a
So,
pretty good
Yuri.
voice for exposition, though, when you think about it. It's like,
mm,
And the world got dark.
you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
yes.
About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk to focus and stops nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Rudy. But anyway, that just leaves you, Tracy Torres.
Oh, you know, I'll just hang around. The one who's truly useless.
Ah, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always something dirty work I could give you.
Dirty work, okay?
It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
Yeah.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own.
Oh, they're fighting
Tracy
over me.
Torres may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Alright, flipping the coin time pretty soon.
Sounds like...
Sounds like you're just making excuses for Tracy Torres too.
What the fuck? Why is Natsuki's voice different now?
Oh, right.
Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't.
No, baking's fun.
Just what do you think?
Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Tracy Torres to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Wink. So I'm sure he's interested in.
You literally just said
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Tracy Torres, you're okay with this, right?
In the end. Oh, sorry.
In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case,
Everyone looks straight at me. Alright.
Wait,
I'm
okay.
going to make this a lot
question.
simpler because Natsuki and Yuri are the only ones that you actually can do anything with.
Yeah.
You're going
I
to
actually
select
have a-
Monica and they're going to tell you to go fuck yourself. You select Sayori and they're like, well, Monica and Sayori are doing stuff together, so there's no point for that.
Okay. Okay. I actually have a question. What is this for again? Like, what are we choosing?
I'm
I'm
choosing
lost.
which one we're going to help do their thing. So helping Natsuki do cupcakes or helping Yuri make atmospheric stuff. And she's also
Yuri.
making banners too.
Whichever one brings about the most positive outcome. Say you're right.
Whoever has the most positive outcome.
Well, we don't know.
Well,
I mean,
well,
Tyler
Monica's
knows,
a
but
good
we're not supposed to know.
All right, Natsuki or Yuri, which one's heads and which one's tails?
Please do Yuri.
heads.
Yuri.
What?
Yuri.
Just do Yuri.
Just do Yuri?
Yuri.
Okay. Well, it'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki. I can already tell if you're about to say something mean.
Jealous bitch.
Bitch.
No.
Bitch.
I was just saying. Ugh.
So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Tracy Torx.
Yep. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad.
That's good. Because
I have the bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. Me too, Yuri.
it would suck if she's all like, God damn it, wish you would have said Natsuki. She's like, why?
So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
And then the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes too big.
I mean, yeah. I'm already said I would be fine.
Okay.
What I don't really
okay.
understand is they end up going to your house. Why couldn't they both help you? Like, why couldn't you help them both? Like, he'd be in the kitchen baking while making, like, pamphlets on the ground or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be more productive if they just had both of them helping out. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling, like, a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Tracy?
Me? I guess you could say that I'm interested in see how it turns out.
That's good enough for me.
Good, because I'm not saying anything else. So.
What about you, Natsuki?
I don't give a fuck. Meh.
That.
Natsuki.
What? Question mark. Why is everyone yelling at me?
Your version of yelling is very like tame.
I didn't even do anything.
No. That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. You mean amongst?
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Tracy Torix picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had.
It's the purple hair.
Hmm.
It's the
They go really well with my tea.
And you're really tall. I have to like look up, and that's pretty cool because if I'm looking straight forward.
And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
How tall do you think Yuri is? Like,
A
jeez.
tall girl.
Because even if you look at it this way, like, Natsuki seems to... Because I don't... The perspective on this game is kind of weird. I assume you're around Monika's height. Maybe Sayori's. So, like, Yuri, you're legit, like, that's the tall chick, like...
I bet Natsuki is short for a short temper.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
why?
Well, I'm the one acting mature.
Usually.
I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki is the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to do something Sayori would say at the time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Oh.
No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
Ah. I believe you.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Water! I believe you. See if anything's happened. I don't know when the shit triggers. I assume it's like every part something happens, but I don't know. There's gonna end up being
The game stops working or something.
Something like that. Well, no, there's like actual like pictures and text just starts popping up in here, and you see how it has all the characters listed here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just say something happens to that too.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Yeah, man. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Yeah? Turn around.
Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this week.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Oh, she's sneaky.
Alright then. You're gonna exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
God damn. Ah. My ears. No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense.
Sorry.
But if you don't mind,
Mm.
I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I should matter much either way. So I'll just let her make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Tracy Torx.
You dismissive bitch.
I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, it's exactly what I picked you. No. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know.
I haven't had an ellipses in a while, huh? I haven't been able to go. "Bah!" Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen.
You're forgetting the one reason that's most, yeah, common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself in an extremely intense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking things, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a while.
Oh my god.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Oh yeah. Boom, 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 chicka, chicka. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to come over to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though it's going to be a pretty, gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Handling her? She's like, hey Yuri, let me just touch that hair. Yeah, I'm handling you. It's all good. Don't cry. There's no telling what might end up happening when she's outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance that I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Oh, no poems, huh? It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before she was already learning more about... Oh, I was learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like her to... Oh, it's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between Sayori's... what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? What the hell's going on? You guys make some weird sounds when I'm reading. I decide to visit Sayori's before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit to simply enter each other's houses like we were family. Well, used to. You know, you don't do that anymore, dude, so this is probably kind of weird. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Dead! No, I'm kidding. Sayori?
Hi, Tracy Torix.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, really, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that had been here for years now. Like her ripped calendar. It's kind of a weird touch.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
You know, I know, like, these are stock backgrounds and all that, but it's not that dirty. She has socks and pants. Like, my room's way fucking worse than that right now. I have, like, my record player right by me, a bunch of Nerf guns in a box, a bunch of packing boxes that literally can't go anywhere else. Like, chair in here, and not even here. Like,
Where is that?
Playing some MOBA.
In his room?
Yeah. Oh, god damn it! Keep saying his name! Ah!
Oh.
I wish he didn't care. Like, maybe if I didn't do the intro calling him Birdie Torex, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Maybe if I just said it's just my brother Blink, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Oh well. I have to watch
You can
these
do a
all the way
bleep.
through anyway.
Like a cursive or something.
What?
You could do like, you know, those what's it? Expletives.
Exploitives?
Oh,
You mean have a
you know
bleeping
how- you know
sound?
bleeping sound. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, that'd be better than just superimposing
It'd be
Birdie
like
into it.
censorship?
Yeah, censorship.
Ew! Censorship literally is like the one thing I strive to never do, but I kind of have to do it with this because of him. I've actually, like, edited a bunch of music videos to uncensor them, so... Yeah.
I have to use the bathroom.
Okay. Well, with that, I guess we can end the episode so she can take a piss. Alright. This is Doki Doki Literature Club, episode 5. See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.